So, a huge, well-known, very famous pastor has been exposed brutally over the last couple of days with some very shocking allegations. So a trigger warning in place. There is going to be a lot of conversations in regards to different forms of abuse that we are going to have here.
The first time I met him, it looked helpful, it looked loving. Not knowing that behind that was a sadist, a psychopath. And I wanted to be connected to God.
Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And let's get straight into this video where a well-known pastor has been exposed very badly. His name is TB Joshua. And hundreds of victims have come forward with shocking stories. A very well-known Nigerian pastor. Now, there is a BBC documentary on this that has been released over the last couple of days. I know somebody personally who has worked on the documentary. Shout out to Yemisi Adekoke. Of course, she's worked thoroughly and very hard on this in Nigeria over the past couple of years and has expressed that she was threatened and many others were threatened in discussing this, in raising concerns about religious abuse going on. What kind of people are we listening to in our religious entities when we go to pray who are telling us to stay silent in regards to conversations of abuse that take place in the religious households? Like, what kind of people are these people? Threatening us is absolutely insane. So if people are choosing to silence us when we discuss these conversations, if not us, then who? The abuse will just continue. And silence is being complicit as well. So I'm going to really give you guys a thorough overview of these shocking allegations. There is a very long 1-hour documentary that is a must watch for you guys. And there will be a link below in the bio for you guys to all please check it out. The late Nigerian TV evangelist TB Joshua has been accused of essaying and torturing hundreds of women and girls before his death 2 years ago. The BBC reported that during a 2-year investigation into Joshua, it had uncovered multiple accounts of R-word, assault, forced abortion and violence, as well as faked miracle healings. Tens of thousands of worshippers joined his synagogue church of all nations, Scone, in Lagos in the 1990s and 2000s, including many from the UK who moved to become his disciples after watching his TV channel Emmanuel TV. He claimed to perform miracles such as healing HIV and curing blindness. He also claimed that he had been in his mother's womb for 15 months and that he became a Christian as an unborn baby. Ridiculous. During the Ebola virus outbreak in Africa, he sent 4,000 bottles of blessed water to patients with the disease. The BBC World's Investigations Unit, BBC Africa Eye, has reported its findings in a 3-part television documentary, Disciples, The Cult of TB Joshua. She said, "We all thought we were in heaven, a particular British woman who moved there, but we were in hell, and in hell terrible things happen." She said that she was essayed by Joshua and placed in solitary confinement for 2 years, leading her to attempt to take her own life multiple times. Another woman, Jessica Kami from Namibia, told the BBC that she was age 17 when Joshua first R-worded her and that she had to get rid of 5 babies as a result of subsequent R-words. These are the men in our religious entities, guys. Survivors from the UK, Nigeria, the US, South Africa, Ghana, Namibia, and Germany spoke to the BBC. The British victims were aged between 15 and 21. Lord. When they joined the synagogue church, some of those from Nigeria who came forward said that they had been attacked and shot after speaking out. It's a disgusting system that suppresses those who want to speak up against religious abuse. Survivors said that their previous attempts to report the abuse were ignored, including those made to UK police. Not surprised. When Joshua was alive, the synagogue church was found to be criminally negligent after 116 people died when a guest house in the Lagos compound collapsed. The synagogue church, however, continued to flourish. He described the documentary as fictional narratives and propaganda, which kind of rubbish the indelible footprints of TB Joshua's legacies on earth again. This is insane. The audacity, guys. A spokesperson for the UK Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office said, "We all take reports of crime, including essay." No, seriously? No, they really don't. That's an absolute lie. They definitely don't. This is a very harrowing documentary, and I watched the entire 51 minutes. It is very intense. It definitely reignites my own PTSD. I've experienced religious abuse. I've experienced abuse in different ways, in essaying, etc. I can completely relate and understand and have empathy for these victims who are coming forth. Many women who are coming forth, who are young girls at the time, who had gone over to his church, to his cult, become one of his disciples, and he would absolutely manipulate and abuse them. TB Joshua is being rightfully and brutally exposed in this disgusting way a very serious documentary, and I'm trying to find the words, guys. As you can tell in this video, I'm a bit different. I can't find the words to describe somebody in the religious entity that is meant to be a leader, an influence, and a power is abusing all of that and is harming so many young women and girls that they are scarred for the rest of their life. While this man rots in his grave, he was rotting these young women's minds and doing so many disgusting things to them, continuously R-wording somebody, continuously pulling them in solitary confinement. These girls coming out and speaking in this documentary must not have been easy in any regard, but I have complete empathy not only to them but to those who have also created this documentary, because to have the will to create something like this, it's not hard. I mean, it's very hard, sorry, because your lives are in complete positions of being threatened. So I really commend everybody to watch this, and I think that this conversation is very important in the wake of the conversation of TD Jakes and everything going on with him over in America, and the accusations that have come his way, and in regards to what he might have done, and the fact that he was at P. Diddy's parties as well. Wild. These people in our religious influence are extremely wealthy and rich and are abusing their power, and these are not meant to be the people in our congregation. They need to be removed immediately because they are not the right people. How dare you sit there and say that you are a man of God, but you are abusing people left, right, and center? Who do you think you are? Like, and people to this day to still defend TB Joshua because they're blinded. They're truly blind. They are not the people of God in any capacity. How dare you go to a church or to a mosque or wherever you go to, continue to pray whilst you know, or somebody's been accused of such significant disgusting things, and yet you still continue to support them. You are blind and you are not a person of God, point blank, period. Let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this harrowing documentary. Please watch it if you guys have, or if you guys know about everything in regards to TB Joshua. Maybe you guys don't, but it is a very shocking conversation. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, guys, for daily and consistent content. It's just one click to subscribe. Click that button and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.